Andrew Horton imparts valuable and useful information you can easily apply into your life. His message is succinct, it's challenging, and also inspiring. I enjoyed his presentations, and the comments I've gotten from each person that met him here in Texas, well, they're outstanding. Everybody says that they want him to come back to Texas, and I too am anticipating his return. So if you want to accelerate your life or your business, you'd do well to contact Andrew Horton.
I'm an expert on productivity that offers an informative and entertaining, motivational and inspirational talk to business professionals. I teach them how to leverage maximum efficiency from their available time, and I show them how to turn this into productivity, profit, and long-term sustainable success.
That comes to us whether we want it or not. So we get on the scale. Guys, if the number's high, the butt is big. So ladies, don't ask your husband that question. Don't stand here and go, do these jeans make me look fat, honey? Get on the scale. The number tells it all, okay? The number's high, the butt is big. I digress.
Small changes in behavior can result in massive improvements down the road. And that's what I want you to be thinking about today, is I want you to be thinking about the champion within. Everyone in this room is a champion. What is the difference between anyone sitting in this room and Richard Branson? Okay, besides his $8 billion that he's got sitting in the bank, okay? Why has he got that? Because he uses his 86,400 seconds a day more efficiently than you do. That's all. So what if you got to start asking yourself is, snooze button, use it more effectively. So if you can start becoming more effective, more efficient at using the same 86,400 seconds every day, don't you think that you too can become, and there's a very, very distinct difference I'm making here, the best version of yourself possible. I'm not saying you must be the best.
So what happens? We allow that wonderful organ, which we need a lot, our heart, to attack us. And you know when it does it? It does it at one specific time. 80% of heart attacks happen at 9:30 on a Monday morning. It's crazy. There's no biological, physiological reason for it to happen. But because we see everything as being in our way, and we keep asking the question, how am I going to get through my week? We allow our hearts to attack us. So how do we make that shift? How do we change things? How do we look at our lives differently? Because think about it. Can you change the president? Not easily. Interest rates? Anyone here changing interest rates? Or maybe bringing the price of petrol down? Anyone want to bring the price of petrol down? But what can you change? You. You and your attitude can change.
On Monday.
Sorry, no, we can't come before 9:30. It's heart attack.
No, you're saying when you've avoided the potential for heart attacks at 9:30, so sorry, Mark, it's my fault. Yeah, he'll squeeze every minute out. He didn't accept 10.
I was lying in the hospital bed, and the doctor came in and looked down at me, and I get that empathetic look in your face. He's kind of looking at you and going, you know, you cooked your goose. Whose opinion mattered when he looked down at me? Because I looked up at him and I said to him, Doc, you know what I'm going to do? I'm able to move. I want to run Comrades next year. And he looked at me and grinned and kind of, I could see what he was thinking. Good try, boy. Whose opinion mattered? Whose opinion matters in this room about where your life is going to be 5 years from now, 1 year from now, tomorrow? That person that stands and stares at you in the mirror every single morning and looks back at you. You know where they've been, but do you know where they're going? Do you have any idea what you are capable of achieving?
My name's Sarah Howarth. I'm a general manager at Teddy Exhibitions, and one of my shows is the Business Opportunities and Franchise Expo. Andrew did the exhibitor briefing for us, and obviously has been doing slots throughout the show over the 4 days. Comments back just from the exhibitor briefing were absolutely amazing. They were so excited. It was something fresh and energetic and dynamic, and all his talks at the Bazaar that have over the last 4 days have been really well attended. The feedback from the visitors has been fantastic. So I'm looking forward to working with Andrew in 2013. Thanks.
Straight shooting, grounded, and deeply curious teacher that guarantees his effectiveness at maximizing the efficiency and productivity within your organization or your money back. His objective when he works with your company is to ignite magic in everyone, to connect with them so that he can help them to renew their vision, discover a lost belief, or even birth a new one. He will create spark in as many people as possible and inspire them to take action so that they can achieve exactly what they desire. He imparts a set of practical, time-tested, simple tools and techniques that work. All of them have proved to be very successful and have delivered fantastic results in his numerous business ventures over the past 25 years. He will show you how to bring laser focus into your life and business and will guide you on what will work and what won't.
Andrew, when you requested that I provide you with a testimonial with respect to what you spoke about at our annual business cascade sometime towards the end of March, it was a real honor and privilege. And that was based on my initial meeting with you and the fact that we could scope out what it was that we wanted you to address the audience with. That audience was the 170 team leaders that we have in our organization. And the aim of it was, one, the annual business cascade, to articulate how we strive for growth, how we drive growth in our business. But secondly, how we connect with people, how we enrich people's lives. And your job, which was at the interval after lunch, was meant to be inspiring, but inspiring in a way in which people could use what you said in a practical manner, either back in the workplace or in their personal and social environments. And certainly the feedback that I got, particularly from my executive team, was one of those inspirational talks that they could actually use in their day-to-day life. And I think that's testimony to you. And certainly I hope the start of a continued relationship with yourself and Kimberly Clark. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gary Eby. I'm a proud member of the Jim Rohn Speaker Bureau. Because of that, over the years, I've had the privilege to meet and speak with great men like Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, Chris Widener, and I've recently met a brand new speaker from South Africa, the great Andrew Horton. And I just want to encourage you to use him if you can. I believe he'll be a great help to you, to your company, and to your staff.
After each event, Andrew leaves every delegate with an application pack that is designed to help them maintain the momentum and inspiration long after the event is over. This pack includes a positive affirmation CD, an audio recording of everything that is covered in the presentation, a DVD outlining the concepts that he wants delegates to remember and apply in their lives. He offers each delegate an opt-in daily inspirational message that is sent to their individual email. This reminder serves as a daily call to action. Andrew makes a video recording of all his presentations. This record of the event is a valuable reminder that can be used after the event for follow-up training purposes. Andrew likes to develop long-term relationships with all his clients.
I think we had a great session with sales guys when we had the conference a couple of weeks back. You had a session in the afternoon, which is always the hardest one to do, I think, but you were able to capture them and keep their attention for a good 2 hours. They made a lot of notes, and the feedback that I got was extremely positive. I think my original request to you was to give them some practical steps that were going to be something that was almost a task-orientated way of doing time management. But what you did was you actually lifted them up to another level above, where they could have a much more holistic approach, something that they could customize for their own personal effectiveness. And the number of the people came to me afterwards and said that they're not only going to apply it here in their business lives, but also in their private lives. And I think that's a great testimonial for you.